Heidi ho there, friends and neighbors. Bobby here today. Hey folks, today we're going to be doing a review video on this little portable scan tool here. I'm going to bring it up to the camera so we can see it a little bit. Okay. The good people at, I believe at Launch, contacted me. And because I believe this is actually the name of the company, Launch, and it's the Creader OBD2 scanner 319, okay? And that's what we're going to do a review on here today. I got on Amazon to check the price on this unit. Price on this is $22.39, and on the rating scale, it rates a 4.5 out of 5. So it looks like it has some pretty good reviews already. And this company also makes a lot of other scan tools, you know, some larger, more sophisticated ones. But this is just a pretty small little quick scanner. We're going to go ahead and bring it over here to the table and we'll unbox it here. And then we will take a look at it. And here is the back that tells all the things that it can do. So let's take a quick look here. Okay guys, real quick, I'm just going to go over some of the literature here on the back of the packaging. It says this OBD2 works on 96 and newer vehicles. Okay, let's see here. Reads and clears codes. Resets readiness monitors. Of course, that happens when you clear the code. You can view live data with this little scan tool, which is pretty cool. Matter of fact, and it does retrieve freeze frame data from when you set a code. And let's see what else it can do here. Of course, it reads the readiness monitors for a smog test. So that looks pretty good. In a small little package like that, we're going to pull a car in here and we're going to check this thing out and we'll see how it works. Okay guys, we're inside our 2005 Buick LaCrosse. We've got the scan tool and we're getting ready to hook it up and turn it on for the first time. It comes with a little cover here that goes over your OBD2 connector. So we're just going to pull that off and lay that aside for now. We're going to reach down here and should be able to just reach down here and plug it right in. There we go. I'm going to cut the key into the on position and we're going to see what it'll do. Okay guys, I spent a few minutes just kind of getting familiar with this little scanner. It's a pretty cool little scanner. When you first hook it up, first screen that's going to come up is this one here. It says diagnose, DTC lookup, tool setup, and help, okay? Let's just go ahead and go into diagnosis. You notice our buttons. We have up and down arrows, and we have a back button and an OK. Let's just click OK. And this does take a little minute here. I have used scanners that are a little quicker than that, but it's still okay. It's just taking just a little bit here. And let's see here if it's already done it. Let me click OK one more time. There we go. So actually, I guess it didn't take it. I guess I just need to go ahead and click OK. Well, anyway, right now we're looking at DTCs, which are codes in the computer. It says we have 0. Our readiness status is okay. So it tells us right there that, you know, we got 7 monitors complete. We got none, 0, incomplete. And we have 3 that are not applicable. Data stream count, 37. Let's see what else we get on the next screen. Okay, so there's really nothing else on that screen. We go to read codes if we had one. Okay, so we could click OK. The vehicle has no fault codes. Okay, so let's back out of that. And let's say that we were just, let's say we had just repaired this car and we needed to test drive it to set the readiness status so that we could get the car inspected. This is where you would go, okay? And you have a choice of going since the DTCs were cleared or this drive cycle. We'll just go with when it's cleared. We'll click OK. Now this is what I like. I like the way this is pretty easily laid out. You can be driving down the road and you can easily see that. You're looking at the first 4 of your monitors. You can see that they're okay, and you can quickly tab to the next 3 and it shows the ones right there. They're all okay, so you would know that you're ready to pass an emissions inspection in most states in the country that have OBD2 testing. Okay, so let's back out of that right quick, and let's see what else we can get into. Data stream. Let me go ahead and click on that, which is pretty cool for a little small scanner like this right here, that you can get some live data. So let's go ahead and load that up right quick. Takes just a moment. And then we'll go ahead and crank the car up. There we go. So let's go ahead and crank the car up one time. And we can just scroll down and see what's here. We got coolant temp at 84 Celsius because we just drove this car not long ago. We just got back from the store. We're going to tab down and notice their RPMs, 1248. It keeps fluctuating back and forth. Vehicle speed sensor, 0, because we are not moving. We're just sitting in the car. And we do have spark advance, mass airflow sensor. So you can get some readings on some of your sensors and so forth, guys. And sometimes that helps with diagnosing problems with your car as well. Now let's look at, what else did I want to look at? Okay, back here to the main screen. Let's go ahead and scroll down. Let's look at the DTC lookup, okay? All right, right here, it gives you a screen here. Like if you get a code in your car, let's say P0300, okay? And you're not sure what it was, this little unit here will give you a brief description of what it is. So the arrow that goes down changes the input, and the arrow that goes up is the position, okay? So let's select a position. Let's move it over. Uh-oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Let's go back to the P, okay? Change input. There we go. The up arrow is actually selecting position. I got mixed up. Okay, anyway, so let's put in P0300, okay? We know that's a random misfire code. So let's say the car had that code. Let's go ahead and click OK to confirm, and it tells us that that is a random multiple misfire code detected, okay? So there we go. So if you need a little help guiding you down the path of what you need to do, that's your first little clue there, I'd like to call it. Although that might not help you fix the car, at least gets you pointed down the right track. So let's back out of that one time and let's see what else we can find here. Okay guys, one more thing I wanted to show you under the diagnostic menu is all the different things that you can do. You can read codes, you can erase codes if you have one. You got your IM readiness, which I believe I've already showed you. We'll take one more look at that. We'll click OK. You got to click OK one more time. And it shows you a good little layout there you can easily see as you're driving the car. Let's back out of that one time. One more time. And let's go down. I showed you data. Now let's say you had a code that launched itself or triggered, and you want to look at the freeze frame data of what the car was doing when that happened. You go to freeze frame, and we don't have any because we haven't actually had a code yet. There's a lot of times that can help you diagnose if you know like what the temperature was at in the car or how fast the car was traveling. Sometimes things like that can kind of lead you down the right path. And let's back out of that. Okay, one more thing I want to show you right quick is the help section, okay? So if you're like a newbie and you know very little about your vehicle, you can actually click on this. There's actually some good information in here. You can click on About OBD, and it will give you some literature that you can just read through, telling you exactly what OBD2 is, and it even compares it to OBD1. right here on data stream. This is pretty cool. We're going to open that one. And you can actually select which one of the data streams that you would like a definition of what it is, like fuel system here. Let's just click on that one. Tells you that the fuel system open or closed, fuel systems status, show loop status, open or closed of, and tab down, fuel system banks, okay? So it gives you a little bit of info on each one of these categories. And like RPM, let's just look at that. Everybody knows what RPM is. So engine RPM. Engine RPM is the speed that the engine is running in revolutions, okay, per minute, RPM. So that's awesome to have a little bit of text built right into it. But the biggest thing that I would probably use this thing for is just quickly checking a code, just so I can get led down the right path, and also using it to monitor readiness monitors when I need, after I've cleared a code and I'm trying to get it ready for state inspection. Okay guys, this pretty much wraps up our little quick review of the Launch CR319 scan tool. Take another quick look at it. It's kind of small and portable. I like it. I think this would be great just to keep in the console of the car or keep in the glove box. I believe everyone needs to buy one of these just to have in their car. I have so many friends that call me. They know I'm a mechanic, and they tell me, "Oh, my check engine light's on," or whatever, you know. But if they could just tell me over the phone what the code was, I could probably give them a quick little bit of advice to kind of lead them down the right track. So I think everybody needs to own some type of little scan tool at this day and time, okay? And for let's see, we'll check that price again. $22.39, I don't think you can go wrong, okay? And I like the fact of everything that it can do, and the fact that it does give you a little bit of background information on certain things in the help section if you don't know anything at all about cars, okay? It'll kind of lead you down the path. And for mechanics like me, we'll typically use a little scan tool like this. We might keep it in our pocket and walk out in the parking lot, get a code off of a car so we can start leading ourselves down the right path to actually diagnose that car and get it fixed. And you can quickly carry it with you when you're test driving that car, trying to get it to set the readiness monitors before you state inspect it. So all in all, for $22 and some change, I say it's a good buy, okay? And guys, I will put a link right down below. It'll be the first thing in the description if you'd like to purchase this unit yourself right off of Amazon. Have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Take care.